In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the strategy, the homes with equity or homeowners with a lot of equity strategy. And so let's get right into it. But let me start by saying the years of 2009, 2010, 2011, and 2012 were the low end of the market. So people were buying foreclosures, short sales, et cetera, et cetera. So they were definitely buying at the lower end of the market. And in my particular market, and it should be very similar to yours, the 2015 prices have a lot of equity compared to what they paid for the homes in 2009, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so let me show you how I'd go in the MLS and achieve this. Begin with a quick search. This can be very quick, and literally I'm just looking for the year of 2009. So let me get the status off of active and all that stuff. I want closed, and I want, in this particular, you can pick a city. I don't really want to pick a city. I want to pick something smaller. So I want to pick a subdivision. So let's go Scottsdale Ranch. And the date range, that's the biggie. That's the one I need a close of escrow date. So let's grab everything that was back in, how about 01, 01, 2009 to 01, 01, 2010. Should be very few, right? Should be, when it's a subdivision, it should be maybe only 40 listings. It depends on the size of the subdivision, but 40, maybe sometimes 75, something of that nature. So I am going to go to the show listing details, and we're going to have the homes. You see, these are, I'm going to give you just a quick thought, and that is all these homes started at 310, 320, 350, so on and so forth. And I can tell you right now in 2015, they are starting at 4 something, 450, so on and so forth. Especially as it gets higher, the difference is some of these are 600,000 now or 800,000 or more. And so fabulous amount of equity in most of these, and in most cases in my particular market maybe $150,000 and above. So anyway, what do we got to do? We've got to see the history. So we've got to see if they're still on the, so this one's closed, see, so that would be no good. Or no, excuse me, that's closed way back in 2009, so that one's perfect. We would select that. And let's go to another one. Closed in 2009, select that. So far so good. There will be probably about 10. I can keep doing this, but there will be probably about 10. Let me try to get to one that's active or closed recently, or see, so most of these, the people are still in the home. And so this is a pretty nice avenue for potential listing leads. Every one of these so far is still in the home. That could mean two things. That could mean that the homeowner loves their home and loves the neighborhood, or just hasn't gotten around or motivated again to either selling the home, pulling out some equity, reinvesting that money, so on and so forth. So that's what we're trying to do to find out if it is time for them to, if they are going to be motivated now, if they do want to cash out, or if they do want to reinvest some profits. So I could keep doing this, but it looks like it's going to be a while that everybody still lives in. Oh, here we go. That's perfect. So the home on Mission did actually close. It got rented out in very recently in 2015. So we're not going to check that one. So we go through the 38. In this particular case, I believe I ended up with about 27 that the people are still in the home. I would then go to the tax record. In our case, it's called Monsoon. And again, up here, it would say, in our particular case, if it was active foreclosed or anything like that, it'd probably have a little flag up here that's a different color. And so we could recheck ourselves. But then again, now we have the name of the owner and the owner's mailing address in this case, this happens to be different. And so we could send them uh, a letter introducing ourselves, which I will try to include a link at the end of the video here that will take you to write an example of a letter that we've put together. Um, I've been working with a broker in Kentucky on masterminding this idea. So that's about it. Then you would either work directly out of here and go again. I'll leave a resource or a link at the end. I'd use something called Intellius.com or whitepages.com, and we could chase the phone numbers down, um, and either send them the letter, which again I said I would include at the end, and asking them if they are happening. You see, they've been off for a long time, and are they motivated now, or are they thinking about cashing out? They think about maybe reinvesting in another home, and so that's the letter kind of strategy, and the phone call would be very similar. Say something very similar about see that your home has been off the market for quite a while, and I wasn't sure if you were considering again selling your home, or maybe maybe cashing out, or maybe reinvesting some of those profits in another home. It looks like you bought at the low end of the market, and that is about it. And I hopefully that was well explained, and I will hopefully talk to you soon.